Welcome back to Literature Tutorial by Anisha Magla. Now today's topic is Mathew Arnold. We will be talking about Mathew Arnold. Okay. In this we will talk about his biography. So stay connected. If you like my this video, do subscribe it and share with your friends. Okay. So Mathew Arnold, we know he is a very good poet, critic, and he was a school inspector, right? Now when he was born on 24th December 1822 and died on 15th April 1888. Now, how we are going to remember that when he was born and when he died, right? So if you want to remember the date of Mathew Arnold, 24th December, that is one day before Christmas, okay? So 1822, it is the same date, year in which Shelley died, right? And 1888, it is the date when T.S. Eliot was born. So in this connection, you can learn the the Mathew Arnold when he was born and died. Okay. Now, who was his father and mother? He was the son of Thomas Arnold and Mary Penrose Arnold, right? ये उसके मदर का नाम, फादर का नाम है, ये उनकी मदर का नाम है. Now, Thomas Arnold, he was in the rugby school, right? And in the rugby school only, the Mathew Arnold got his education, okay? After that, in 1836, he went to the Winchester College, and then in 1841, he got the scholarship in the Balliol College, Oxford, and then he moved over there, right? In 1842, his father died, right? And in 1848, he got the Newdigate Prize for Cromwell, right? This was the first prize he got, okay? And then, until here we will talk about this. Then I will be telling you who is the Mathew Arnold and why he is popular and by what name he is known as. Okay, this Mathew Arnold, he is a very important critic, poet of the Victorian age. Right, he had even told us about the culture. We have a chapter on this topic, this part, cultural studies. So in that also we need to study the Mathew Arnold's culture and anarchy, right? See, he is a Victorian, he was a poet of a Victorian age, right? He is known as a sage writer. अब सेज राइटर किनको बोला जाता है? सेज राइटर उनको बोला जाता था जो सोशल इश्यूज को डिस्कस करते थे, राइट? दे वर नोन एज अ सेज राइटर, राइट? अब सेज राइटर सिर्फ ये नहीं था कि थॉमस आर्नल्ड को ही, जो मैथ्यू आर्नल्ड है उनको ही सेज राइटर बोला जाता था. उनके अलावा 3 और लोग थे जिनको सेज राइटर बोला जाता था. तो अगर आपको क्वेश्चन आता है कि इनके अलावा और कौन लोग हैं जिनको सेज राइटर बोला जाता है, तो दे आर द थॉमस कार्ले, रस्किन, हेनरी डेविड थ्योरो, राइट? तो अगर आपको ऑप्शन आपको क्वेश्चन आता है हु इज द सेज राइटर, और उनमें इन चारों के नाम दिए गए हैं, तीनों के नाम दिए गए हैं. सपोजिंगली मैथ्यू आर्नल्ड का दिया गया है, थॉमस कार्ले का दिया है और रस्किन का दिया है, और लास्ट में है ऑल ऑफ द अबव. So answer will be all of the above, right? Okay. Other than that, he is known as the third great Victorian poet, right? Third great Victorian poet क्यों बोला जाता है? Because before him, 2 more poets are known as the great Victorian poet. Now, who are they? They are the Tennyson and Browning, right? Again, अगर आपको क्वेश्चन आता है Who is the great Victorian poet, right? और ऑप्शन में ये तीनों के नाम आते हैं, टेनिसन, ब्राउनिंग और आर्नल्ड का, और लास्ट ऑप्शन ऑल ऑफ द अबव है. अगेन द आंसर वुड बी ऑल ऑफ द अबव, राइट? ओके. He in 1851, after he passed out his from the Oxford in 1851, he was appointed as the inspector of schools, but he didn't like his job. उसको अच्छा नहीं लगता था, right? Then in 1857 he was appointed as a professor in Oxford, right? But मैथ्यू आर्नल्ड की एक क्वालिटी थी कि वो कभी भी लेटिन में अपने लेक्चर्स नहीं देते थे. He used to give his lectures in English language only, right? Got it? So when he became the professor in the Oxford College, Oxford University, it was 1857, and in which language he gave his lecture? It is English, right? Okay. Next, he is known as the greatest poet among English critics and the greatest critic among the English poets, right? Okay. Now we will move on to his works, right? अब 1849 में he wrote his first major work, that was the Stray Reveller, right? In 1850 he wrote memorial verses, right? अब जो मेमोरियल वर्सेस था, आपको याद होगा कि मैंने अपनी पिछली वीडियो में आपको बताया था that in 1850 somebody died. Who died? Wordsworth, right? So Wordsworth died in 1850. On his death only, you can say it is an allegory, right? तो उनके डेथ के ऊपर ही उन्होंने एलिगी लिखी थी, मेमोरियल वर्सेस, राइट? बट इसमें इन्होंने गोथे और बायरन का भी जिक्र किया है, राइट? सो अगेन अगर आपको क्वेश्चन आता है कि मेमोरियल वर्सेस में किस किस का जिक्र दिया गया है, अगर इन तीनों में से कोई भी आपको आता है ऑप्शन, यू नीड टू टिक मार्क इट, राइट? ओके. नेक्स्ट इज 1852 एम्पीडोकलस ऑन इटना, राइट? अब इस जो टेक्स्ट है इसमें हमें द स्कॉलर जिप्सी नाम की जो पोएम है वो इसमें इंक्लूडेड है, राइट? Then comes 1865, we have essay in criticism. We already know that he is a great critic, so he has written about the criticism. So in 1865 he wrote essay in criticism, right? So essay in criticism was published in two parts. First edition was 65 and the second edition was 88. Okay. Then in 1866 he wrote Thyrsis. अब ये जो थायरसिस थी ये भी एक एलिगी थी, सेम एज द मेमोरियल वर्सेस. मेमोरियल वर्सेस आल्सो वाज एलिगी एंड दिस इज थायरसिस आल्सो एलिगी, राइट? नाउ जो थायरसिस है इट इज अ पेस्टोरल एलिगी एंड इट इज रिटन ऑन हिज फ्रेंड आर्थर ह्यूग क्लॉक. आर्थर ह्यूग क्लॉक के ऊपर इन्होंने ये लिखी हुई है. सो क्वेश्चन कैन कम कि इनके जो वर्क है इनमें से एलिगी कौन सी है, सो यू नीड टू टिक मार्क थायरसिस. अगर क्वेश्चन आता है थायरसिस किसके ऊपर लिखी गई है, तो इट इज आर्थर ह्यूग क्लॉक, राइट? एंड सी दिस आर्थर ह्यूग क्लॉक ही डाइड इन 1861, राइट? एंड दिस थायरसिस, हु वाज थायरसिस? ही वाज अ शेफर्ड इन वर्जिल्स इकोलॉग, राइट? तो वहां से इंस्पायर होके इन्होंने ये जो एलिगी है वो लिखी है, राइट? In 1869 he wrote Culture and Anarchy. This is a very important text क्योंकि अगर आपने कल्चर स्टडी भी करना है, from there also this is a very important, right? You need to study this text. I will give a brief about it. This text was written in 1869 and he has given main points in this. These are the culture, sweetness and light, barbarian, Philistine and Hebraism, right? Other than that, touchstone इसमें नहीं आता. You need to remember that, right? तो culture and anarchy में इन्होंने culture, sweetness and light, barbarianism, Philistine and Hebraism टर्म्स कॉइन किए थे, उनको एक्सप्लेन भी किया था. एक्चुअली में अगर आपको पूछा जाए कि किसने स्वीटनेस एंड लाइट कॉइन किया था, तो दैट वाज स्विफ्ट. जॉनथन स्विफ्ट ने इस टर्म को कॉइन किया था, बट इनको हाईलाइट किसने किया? इट वाज थॉमस आर्नल्ड, राइट? Okay, then comes 1873. In 1873, he wrote Literature and Dogma. In 1861, he wrote on translating Homer, and this was a series of lecture, right? This in 1861 he wrote on translating Homer, and this is a lecture. In 1888 he wrote the study of poetry. This is again an important text. So we have in the criticism we have the essay in criticism which we need to study, then the study of poetry, and then culture and anarchy. These are the important texts. At least remember the dates, right? So essay in criticism it is 1865, culture and anarchy 69, and study of poetry it's 1888. Okay, he wrote Shorab and Rustam, and this text was taken from the Firdausi's Shahnama. तो इसका इंस्पिरेशन जो था फिरदौसी के शाहनामा से था. ओके, जब हम स्टडी ऑफ पोइट्री करेंगे तो उसमें हम देखेंगे उन्होंने टचस्टोन मेथड के बारे में हमें बताया है. नाउ व्हाट इज द टचस्टोन मेथड? टचस्टोन मेथड इज अबाउट द कंपैरेटिव क्रिटिसिज्म, राइट? उन्होंने तीन चार राइटर्स को लिया है और उनको कंपेयर किया है, तो उनका क्रिटिकल एनालिसिस किया है. दैट्स व्हाई ही हैज कॉइन्ड द टर्म टचस्टोन मेथड, right? And this has been coined in the study of poetry, right? अच्छा, फिर इनकी एक वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट जो हमारी इनकी पोएम है दैट इज डावर बीच. आपने अपने जो ग्रेजुएशन है उसमें भी स्टडी किया होगा डावर बीच को. नाउ इन दिस पर्टिकुलर इट इज अ melancholic poem with a pathetic fallacy, right? And it has a dramatic monologue in which the poet is the speaker and wife is the listener, right? तो अगर आपको क्वेश्चन आ रहा था डावर बीच में melancholic, pathetic fallacy, dramatic monologue, इनमें से कौन कौन से एलिमेंट हैं, तो ये तीनों ही मार्क करने हैं आपने, राइट? ओके ओके. Now this Mathew Arnold, he has being a critic, right? He has he has analyzed many of the writers, and few of the see, this is the thing what he has views on the different writers like Chaucer, Wordsworth, Shelley and Shakespeare, right? तो इन्होंने काफी व्यूज दिए हैं अपने different writers पे. I have picked 4 of them and you need to remember this. So question can come कि ये जो है lack of high seriousness मैथ्यू आर्नल्ड ने किसको बोला है, तो then it will be a Chaucer, right? So Chaucer thought that Arnold thought that Chaucer has lack of high seriousness. For Wordsworth he thought that he is next to Shakespeare and Milton. कि उनका जैसे इन्होंने मेमोरियल वर्सेस भी लिखा उनके लिए, वर्ड्सवर्थ के लिए, तो आप ये जान सकते हो कि इनके लिए वर्ड्सवर्थ थे जो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट पोएट थे, एंड दैट्स व्हाई ही हैज मार्क्ड हिम नेक्स्ट टू द शेक्सपियर एंड मिल्टन, राइट? देन कम्स शेली, हिज पोएट्री इज मेलोपोइक, राइट? देन शेक्सपियर, other abides are question, thou art free. तो अगर ये कोटेशन आ जाती है एंड यू आर आस्क्ड कि ये कोटेशन किसने किसके लिए बोली है, इट इज सेड बाय मैथ्यू आर्नल्ड फॉर शेक्सपियर, राइट? ओके, एन एसे टुवर्ड्स अ बेटर एप्रीहेंशन ऑफ द बाइबल, राइट? तो इसमें इन्होंने रिलीजियस क्रिटिसिज्म दिया है, प्ली फॉर लिबर्टी इन religion दिया है, right? Okay, so this was all about Mathew Arnold, right? I hope you liked it. I hope you liked it. अगर कुछ रह गया है तो just see, okay? I need to tell you one thing, that 24 December जब ये born हुए थे, where he was born in Liverpool. He died in Liverpool, sorry. Where he died in the Liverpool, right? So this was all about our Mathew Arnold. I hope you like my video, and please share and subscribe the video if you like it. Thank you.